Hi, Rob with the Rack Shop here. We're about to take a look at the footage we have for Rhino-Rack's booth from SEMA 2021. Of course, they have their Pioneer Gen 2 platforms on showcase, also their Vortex load bar, but I think the highlight is their new truck system. So we'll take a look at that right now, but first. Okay, let's get rolling. Here we have a new Bronco. Love that blue color. Here on the side you see a shade awning. I believe that's just a Sunseeker model. And we'll go around and take a closer look at that rack system that's on this Bronco. See, kayak mounted. And let's go take a pause here. Okay, so what you see here, oh, kind of stopped on a blurry spot. So what you see here is Bronco with the roof removed, and using the factory connection points, you've got one of Rhino's fit kits connected to the roof, along with their low profile leg and their Vortex Aero crossbar. That Vortex Aero crossbar, if you look at the kayak mount back there, it's actually clamped to the bar, and this accessory on the outermost side, closest to us, is actually mounted into the bar. So that load bar has a T-slot on the top, and which allows for you to mount into the bar. So if you need to mount directly over a leg, you can, or it accepts universal style fitment. So a really great versatile bar. A little more about this particular fitment. While they are going to make a backbone system for the hardtop of the Bronco, similar to that of the Jeep Wranglers, it is not yet available. They're actually going to go ahead and wait for Ford to work out the issues that have been coming up with the Bronco hardtop. So they don't want to go ahead and develop it, and Ford ends up changing the roof and having to redevelop. So it is in the works, and it is something they want to get out to the market because the Broncos are starting to hit the road, and with the fiberglass roofs, they're not very strong, so you do need some sort of internal support to help carry heavier cargo. So let's go ahead and keep rolling. Yeah, so you've got a kayak mount here and their new Stow It utility carrier on the outer side of the load bar. Yeah, really cool looking Bronco. All right, here we have, I believe it's a Chevy Silverado with the Smart Cap bed cover. And here we have a 3-bar setup. Pause it right about here. So here we have their new crossbar. It's actually a part of their truck system, which we'll cover here in just a second. But the leg itself is a tried and true RLT 600 quick mount leg. It is designed to work with tracks, some fixed point applications, works with your standard Vortex Aero crossbar, your HD bar with adapters, Pioneer platforms, and it looks like their new truck bar, which this is a really robust, rigid bar. So if you want something more rigid and flat than the Vortex bar, which the Vortex bar has a slight bow to it, that's intended. This is to be a straight bar, and there are tracks on the top and on the sides, and that just gives it more versatility as far as adding brackets or mounting to it, which you can't see here. It is a bit dark, didn't show up in the footage, but they are working on a angled tent bracket, so it would make mounting tents to this a lot easier in the future. All right, let's keep rolling. Front of the truck here we have the Gen 2 Pioneer platform attached to the backbone system, and some goodies on the top. A quick pause right here. So the backbone is actually attached. It does require drilling for this application. You have to remove, trim the trim, drill your holes, insert some riv nuts, and then you can bolt the backbone to that. So it does require precision and some skill. So if you're not familiar with the process, of course, read the instructions thoroughly before you get into it. Just make sure it's something in your wheelhouse. Otherwise, Rhino-Rack has a variety of, or a vast dealer network. So you can hop on their website, they have a dealer locator, you can find an installer in your area. So it's highly recommended, because once you drill, you can't undrill. So that hole's going to be there, and if it's not where it's supposed to be, yeah, you're gonna have to get creative to get that to work. So best just to find a dealer in your area and have it professionally installed, have it done once, have it done right. As for the platform on the top, you've got a variety of different goodies. It looks like they've got a jack, a spare tire, they've got the stow it bracket with the Rhino shovel, the Rhino spare wheel holder. Looks like there's a water tank on the other side with max tracks. Let's keep going. Of course, you got LED lights up front, but yeah, you've got an angled max track bracket on the side with the max tracks holding pins. And a batwing awning, passenger side deployment. So all that stows in that PVC bag. Awnings are really great. Telescopic poles, everything's self-contained. Ripstop material. Here we've got a Jeep Gladiator, deposit right here. So again, this is an example of a fiberglass roof with a backbone system. We see here where it says Rhino-Rack there at the bottom of the screen. That's actually a base plate. On the inside is an internal frame, and that's is drilled through the fiberglass top, but what it does, it just transfers the weight load from the fiberglass material to the body of the vehicle. So you greatly increase your weight carrying capacity. Top of that base plate, you've got the low profile leg, and then the Gen 2 Pioneer platform. Accessories on top, max tracks. Recovery boards with the max tracks pins. Then you've got the corner brackets on the right hand side. Those are really nice, cast aluminum eye bolts securing it down, and you use those to help secure your straps for your cargo. So don't rely just on the angle brackets, you do want to strap it down. So make sure you do that. Keep rolling. And here we are, brand spanking new. Let's go ahead and take a quick pause here. Here we have the new truck bed system. So this is a really great addition to the Rhino-Rack lineup. They don't have a truck rack currently, so this will be a really nice addition. And we can actually, there's another video. Let's go ahead and go over that. We'll insert it right here. Okay, so quick pause here, and this just gives you just a isolated image of the new modular truck bed system. So you've got the 4 towers, the 2 crossbars, and looks like 4 vertical supports. This isn't released yet, so full specs are not out, so maybe more supports, maybe less. I believe the one in the video we're watching has only 2, so I'm not sure if those get cut down or if they'll have different sizes. Stay tuned for more information on that. But here you can see it's going to work with Pioneer systems. Looks like standard crossbars. It comes with different mounting positions, compatible with a bunch of different accessories, it looks like. Not only on the bars, but it looks like the uprights are going to have the availability to work with accessories. And let's go ahead and keep going. And we'll pause right here. So 330-pound on-road capacity, which is pretty good, and off-road of 825, so that's going to be perfect for rooftop tents and occupants. So another great thing is that because it's a mid-height rack, if you put a tent on it, the tent will probably come up to be roughly around cab height. So yeah, you still have really great clearance if you're going to try to park in a garage, or you just going to be on some tight trails and you don't want that overhead issue. Security is included. We cover that for depending on the point this gets inserted, will be covered. Let's keep going. Yeah, so the Recon deck, leave no gear behind. Brand new. They are looking to get that out pretty soon, so stay tuned for more information on that. Okay, welcome back. So we have, let's go ahead and keep going on this video. Yep, see the bars on top, they've got a T-slot, tracks on the side. So this looks to be a really great, versatile truck rack. Accessory, there you go, accessory in the back, it's a high lift jack. There's a high lift jack holder. And take another quick pause right here. Here you can see it's mounted into the track of the bed. So out of the gate, the system's going to be available for trucks with a factory track. So this Gladiator, the Tacomas, some of the Tundras have it, some Chevrolets have it, some Nissans have it. Once it's ready to launch, or once it does launch, you can check the vehicle fit guide for a complete, for your particular vehicle and see if it's a fit for it. But some of the, as far as mounting goes, you've got some tamper-resistant bolts on the outsides, and in the center you've got a lock and cover. So this will come equipped with security, and you can see down the center of this what looks to be cast aluminum footing or leg is going to be a open slot, and that's going to allow you to mount accessories, it looks like. Let's keep rolling. Yeah, it's going to be a useful system. So you see on the front tower they've got a handle, so that'd be useful if you're trying to get up to the roof or need to stand on the tire, pull yourself up. Here's just a shot from the opposite side of the roof system. Yeah, cool looking truck. I like that color. All right, so that brings us to the end of the footage we have from the Rhino-Rack booth at SEMA 2021. As you can see, not a lot of new products, but what they are bringing, the truck rack, looks to be really awesome. So make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications. As soon as we get more information on that product, we will bring it to you. In the meantime, please subscribe. That really helps us out. And thanks for watching.